Mélidine, you awake for the evening?
I need to go find Leonia. She in Cameron's room? No. Oh gosh, where would she be?
This is Lucia's, so I don't know that you know your way around super well.
Right. Well, I'll do a wander, see where I find Leonia. I feel like she's somewhere where books would be, where a desk, perhaps. We talked in a room with a desk the other day, didn't we? We'll go in that one, see if she might have just stayed in there.
What does she find?
Open the door, and the camera, seeing from your perspective, sees Leonia slumped over at a desk, books just a couple open in front of her, more like pages torn out of notebooks. She's clearly been taking some notes and needed to rearrange things so that the organization made more sense. But she went into day sleep at this desk, and it's quiet in here. The ambient music that the audience would be hearing in the scene as the camera switches back to Mélidine. See her looking at Leonia slumped over at this desk, and taking a step into the room is just very, very subtle, almost missing. Just a quiet drone. And that doesn't change as the camera flips so that you are looking at Mélidine in the back, and you can see Leonia's face blurry in the front. And as it comes into focus, and that focus shifts from Mélidine to Leonia, there is no shift in the music, but it's startling as you see there's red pooling on the desk where her face lays on it. Her eyes are open, and the many pupils have broken away from the iris even and are just scattered across her entire eye. And our eyes as kindred don't water anymore, but you can see blood pooling from her eyes.
What is happening? Leonia, darling, are you awake? Are you okay? Oh, you did tell me not to be concerned if I saw you sleeping. This is how you sleep now, I guess. I will wait for... Oh! Good evening, darling.
Okay.
It's all right. You told me last evening not to be concerned if I saw you sleeping. Oh, is it all right? Are you okay?
It's fine. It's fine. It's just a lot.
Oh. Do you want to talk about it? Did you also have a dream? Did you have a dream?
I think they're I don't know if it was real. It's fine. It's fine. Doesn't matter if it was real. It's not here. I need to get back up to Cam's room.
Okay, before you do that, can I just have a quick moment of your time? Just a quick question for you.
Okay.
Do you still have any of those tracking stones?
I had 2, and I used mine. I think Ángel gave me his for Tara. I think you and Cam should still have yours.
Oh. All right. Well, I'll find where mine is. I think I would know where I put it then. Yes, I need you to track me with that, if you would. Just if I end up somewhere that you think I shouldn't be, have the coterie come get me. Coterie only. This is very important, Leonia. Coterie only. This is not something that Selena can come to. I know that you know that not all kindred can be trusted with all information, right? Some things are quite personal, and not everyone that we know would be protected if all information were revealed. And I know you like information. I'm sure you'll find out at some point. But just track me with the bloodstone, yes? Please.
I think as Leonia's been calming down and getting her bearings and listening to you, you see her eyes returning to normal, kind of drifting back together and merging, but you see them spread apart again. Kate, are you okay with me using Scry the Soul on Mélidine right now to understand what's going on with her?
Yes, but Leonia would also know that Mélidine does not want to talk about this at all. So if it is something that Leonia learns, if Leonia could keep it to herself, that she learned it for now.
Scry the Soul just gives emotional reading.
All right, then absolutely.
Okay. I'm going to roll a rouse check. That is a success.
Do I need to roll anything against this?
Yes. It is composure and subterfuge.
Sure. Oh.
Oops, what did I fall on the floor? I only got 4 successes.
I only got 3, so you win.
Okay. What does Mélidine's emotional aura visibly look like to Leonia?
Visible aura. It's... The aura is doing all that it can to stay still when it wants to explode. It's trying to stay composed, trying to stay together, trying to stay measured, but it wants to be wild.
Will you tell us where you... No, you're not going there on purpose. You said if you end up
Yes, I
there.
don't exactly. You're very good at catching on to words. If it becomes necessary for you to know, then I will tell you. But
Okay.
for now, the request is just if I end up somewhere that I shouldn't be, please,
Okay.
yourself and the Cameron on Hell only, come find me as quick as you
Okay.
can.
Find it. I need to bleed on it. I will.
You need to bleed on
Does
it.
this have-
Track me?
Yes, I have to.
Oh.
Yeah.
Sure.
Does this have to do with the prince?
I'll tell you when it's time for you to know. But I would prefer if the prince didn't know. Like I said, only the coterie for now. Hopefully.
And
Okay.
hello, and welcome to Don't Kill My Character presents Vampire the Masquerade, Sanguine Scourge, Camarilla. I am Extell, aka Extra the King. In addition to being your storyteller, I'm the storyteller? That's fun for the
You were the
Camarilla.
storyteller tonight?
This is the first time
What?
I've gotten to storytell for our Camarilla coterie. We like to thank you all for joining us tonight, and thank you to Izzy for the wonderful art that you saw in our intro. And you can thank Rosie and Valmina for the wonderful overlays and graphics that you see here tonight. We appreciate you all coming by, and we're very excited to bring this wonderful story to our wonderful listeners. Speaking of listening, the wonderful music that you hear during our stream is brought to us by Songcraft through the Songcraft bot. So thank you, Songcraft, for getting us this premium subscription and helping us bring music to our wonderful, wonderful audience and ourselves for this wonderful story. You can find more about Soundcraft in their Discord server. There's a link, I believe, in the chat or episode description to check them out and learn more about it. Once again, thanks, Soundcraft. Before we get into our safety bit for the story, let's pass it around to our cast and let us introduce ourselves to you all. So we'll start with who's also wondering what running our tech tonight. Justin, what do you got going for us?
Hey everybody, thanks again for tuning in tonight. I am your certified sad boy, deal maker, boon taker, GM Justin. You can find me on all my social stuff forever GM Justin. You can also find me over at Roll D5. We specialize in playing indie TTRPGs. I am running tech tonight, so yeah, looking forward to being here and looking forward to the story that we're telling. I'll pass this over to Rosie.
Hello, I am Rosalie. Please feel free to call me Rosie or any other shortened version thereof. I love nicknames. I use she, her pronouns, and I am here playing Leonia Rodich, who also uses she, her pronouns, who last episode, what did we learn last episode? You guys know a lot about Leonia now. I don't know off the top of my head if we learned any new fun facts. Oh, she got a new pen. Rosie also got a new pen. It's a clicky fountain pen. And the ink is called Writer's Blood. There you go. It's very thematic. I didn't buy new dice for Leonia, but I did get myself a fountain pen and ink, so.
Iconic.
Kate, it's your turn.
Oh, it's my turn! Alright, done with the robe now. Hi, I am Kate, aka Kate the Great Cosplays, the producer queen of Don't Kill My Character. And tonight I play Mélidine Décarie, the Ventrue club owner, who is not just now the adopted child of the prince, but she is also the great something granddaughter of the BBED. My characters are also princess coded, and it's fine. I'm sure this is going to go great for everyone involved now. We both use she, her pronouns because we are princesses. I'm going to pass it back to my wonderful king consort of the channel and storyteller for tonight, Extell.
It's Dragon King consort.
Oh, yes, okay. I'll do it again. I'm going to pass it back to my Dragon King consort and our storyteller for the night.
Well, hello, everybody. That is me. I am Extell, aka at Extra the King. My pronouns are he, him. I will be playing Cameron tonight, who is my usual character for this story, in which storyteller Natasha usually runs. She could not be here tonight, but we definitely miss her. I hope she's having fun at Darkness Emergent. But tonight I will be leading the coterie in the drama. So we can be excited about that. You totally can. My pronouns are he, him, as are my characters Cameron's, but they also vary because I'll be playing literally everybody else that we see tonight that is not their characters. And before we get into our story, you can that's not how to start that. Before we get into our story, I want to let you know some things about Sanguine Scourge and Vampire the Masquerade. So usually shows on Don't Kill My Character stay at or under a PG-13 content rating, but as Vampire the Masquerade is a game that contains mature content, and this will exceed that PG-13 rating. And due to the nature of improv, the improv nature of tabletop role-playing games, we cannot predict where the story will go exactly. We have things set in place. We have our safety sheets and our safety tools that will help us at the table stay safe. We have systems in place that if things get too heavy, we can indeed protect ourselves. However, we could not do that with you. So please, if something disturbs you during the gameplay, during the show, feel free to step away and come back another time whenever you feel most comfortable to. It is most important to us that you all enjoy our story as much as we do. So take care of yourselves. And without further ado, we can get started by watching the tragic story unfold. Leonia, Sorry, excuse me, I'm getting ahead of myself. We pick up the night after the events of the last episode. Cameron stands in the room with Lucia's torpid body. Alone. He's told Leonia and Mélidine to go ahead of him while he takes care of things here for her. When she wakes up, she'd be hard-pressed to know that I didn't keep her things well. He stands there, watching her still. He sits down on the bed next to them and places a hand on their forehead. A single red streak falls from his eye. Opens up a letter. It's been in his hand all evening so far. And reads it. We'll fast forward from there a few nights. The night is heavier. Nights have been heavier for a lot of our kindred. A lot of the Camarilla coterie has been through many things these nights. The attack at the club, the hard-pressed issue of a sire gone rogue, still on the run, tainting a name, tainting a reputation. Looming threat of things unknown. Leonia, where do we find you at the beginning of this evening?
Leonia has stayed in making some... Does Cam know about what she's planning to do tonight? Do you think from beforehand?
Would she have told him?
Would he have insisted on, like, helping set it up if she did?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, then she didn't tell him.
Fair.
She said she was going to stay back and study, maybe head to the chantry later, maybe not, maybe head to the hospital. Lots more medical textbooks than she's ever really looked into, ever, needing to be looked at right now. But in reality, she is setting up not in Cameron's penthouse. She's flitting about a little bit, very antsy. Her energy is a tight ball in her chest. But she brought in a nicer couch, got some good cushions. There's some, the bag and bottle doesn't really do anything, but it's just nice to have. It's like a fidget. It's kind of like when people smoke just to keep themselves busy. Okay. I think alphabetical order is probably the easiest way to decide who's going first, right? Then I didn't decide it. Their parents did, I guess. She's going to call Ángel.
I think as the phone rings, Ángel is at his apartment. Surprisingly, still waking up early, but not early as he is used to. Certain events have caused things to change. He still gets up earlier than Selena, and he still gives the phone call to Martina to do the normal nightly routine for them to at least catch up, conversate, see what's going on, check in with each other, because that's what you do as friends. And I think probably towards the end of the haircut is when the phone call comes in, and he would tell Martina, hold on real quick, look at who it is, and then pick it up. Hello?
You don't have plans for tonight, right?
No. Not initially. I was gonna handle some work stuff. Why?
It can wait. I mean, this could also wait, but I really don't want it to wait. It's not. Nothing's wrong. Well, I mean, there's a lot wrong, but it's not related to the. Can you come over?
Sure. Well, let me ask you this: is this for business, or are we watching movies again?
Business. I mean, we could watch movies, but I think business first, maybe movies after.
Okay. Yeah, I'll be there in a little bit. Martina's finishing up, and I'll take off here probably the next 5-10 minutes.
Okay, thank you.
Yep.
Don't come too fast. No, actually, no, faster is better because she's just a car. Don't worry about it. Hangs up.
He looks at the phone and then just puts it back underneath the cape as Martina finishes up his haircut.
Cameron. Immediately upon hanging up.
It's immediate pickup. It's quick. Yeah. Hello, detective.
Hi.
What's up?
Can you everything's as fine as it usually is, but can you come home for a bit?
Hold on, let me check. And he puts you he doesn't silence his phone, not for you. So you hear the voice of probably Valois on the other side, and there's a conversation that he and Cameron are having, and it goes somewhat like, it seems like I'm needed urgently with the coterie. Is it fine if we schedule the meeting with the prince another night, tomorrow night? I don't mean to keep her waiting, but I understand, as far as I understand, she may, it may be more, it may be best to wait until she's a little bit more healthy. I wouldn't want to impose on her while she's, and Valois is like, oh, no, it's fine. Yeah, she would probably prefer more time to heal, so take your time. Come by tomorrow night or the next, either one is fine. Okay. And he comes back to the phone. Oh yeah, I'll be right over. Is everything okay?
It's as okay as it usually is. I just want you to come home. Oh, I'm downstairs though. I'm in my room.
Oh, okay. I've got some news to share with you.
Oh.
Yeah.
She's
I'll tell
trying
you
to
when I get
decide if she should ask if it's about the contingency that she heard about, but she's not supposed to tell Cameron that there's a contingency. And I think you can tell the pause is longer. Because usually she would ask, like, can't you tell me now? Because she wants to know these things ASAP. She wants to know them before anybody else. And Ángel and Mélidine are going to be there when she sees you in person in a few minutes. But okay, I hope it's good news.
It's would be usually, but it's a little, I guess, bittersweet tonight.
Okay. See you soon.
Yeah, I am. I don't know if I've told you enough, but you can tell there's like it's not hesitancy, but it's a little like, should I like, should I say this? Love you. I'll be home soon.
You too. It's oh, I should have asked him to take longer than that. I'll see you soon. I love you.
Love you too. Okay. And he hangs up.
She does not immediately go to hit the next contact. But knowing that she doesn't want people to be arriving super far apart, she knows that she's a little bit on somewhat of a timer on health at 5 to 10. So, calling Mélidine.
Oh, darling. Hello. What is it?
Did you find that stone? Because I still need to set it up.
Oh, yes. You, right now? I could come over right now if you're ready to do that. Yes, I.
Right now would be
do it sooner, but
great.
right now, I will be there in what? Just right at your
Okay,
apartment. aren't
are you opening tonight, or just
I
so
was
I
going
know
to, but I
how
would
long
rather
we
do this
have?
first. I want to get this done right away. So
Okay.
yeah, I'm going to.
Okay.
But let's do this
Yeah.
first.
Yeah.
If I need to delay
Cool.
going on, I'll delay going on. It's very important that we do this.
Okay.
Is anyone else there right now?
Say that again. Sorry, that was
Is anyone else
Rosie
there?
hearing.
Right. I'm already.
Oh
I'm already
no.
on my way over.
It's I'm in my room. I'm downstairs. Not
perfect. I'll be right
at
there.
the top.
Thank you.
cool.
All right. And Mélidine is racing over with the bloodstone to get this done.
I mean, you be there first. You're right right across.
It's almost like I planned it this way.
Thank you. You said you had to bleed on this. Is there anything else I need to do, or you just?
Nope. Just keep it on you.
Okay.
Try not to lose it or let people take it away from you. I don't know if.
Not
If you were Cam, I would ask you to swallow it, but I don't think that you would really be able to I don't dance, so I don't think that would work.
I'd rather not. I'll hide it on. I don't really have pockets, but I'll put it in my purse. It's fine. I'll hide it. I'll have it with me. Yeah. So, can you please?
I guess I have to do 1 rouse check's worth if I recall. Also, should probably do nightly rouse checks.
Yes,
so
I was actually just getting ready
today?
to ask everyone to make your nightly rouse checks.
For the record,
Mélidine.
the daymares were a mechanical thing that Leonia has now. She has to make 2 rouse checks for her nightly rouse check, so I'm rolling 3.
I believe in you.
Real quick.
I only failed one of them.
Real quick, senior GM. How many nights has there been more than 2 nights? Is my
Yes,
question.
you'd be able to heal up.
Fan-fucking-tastic.
And any willpower that was spent last episode has recovered. Should be
I failed my
willpower equal to either your composure or your resolve. Should be.
We do
recovered.
have rerolls for rouse checks available if you so wish to use them.
Yes, we have one for the table that just came in, and then Justin, you also have one for Natasha already.
Mm-hmm. Anything for Selena's.
Yeah.
Iconic. Cameron sitting at 200 at the beginning of this evening.
Starting off at
We're twinning again.
Hey, let's go. Match made in heaven. Or hell.
the on life.
Depends on who you ask.
But yes, everybody make their checks. Everybody good?
Yep.
Wonderful. Yeah, easily enough. Yeah, you'd be able to put your blood onto the bloodstone and it activated. You've done this a couple times before now, I believe.
Thank you. I appreciate you doing this, and I appreciate you keeping it between us for now.
Yeah.
puts it in her bag.
I am respecting your privacy and not asking, and I look forward to when we get to talk about it.
I do not. I
Do
hope that we never have to talk
you-
about it, but
do you need? She's buying time. So whoever wants to come into the scene next can come in.
yes, I
whenever
was
you
actually
so
going
wish.
to open, opening
Do
up the
you
facade.
need me to go look at I know you keep an eye on them and stuff, but you'd never know because people have cloud memory and stuff like that. Do you need me to go when was the last time, do you have it written down when the last time we checked your dancer's blood was? Because that should probably be done regularly.
Yes,
regardless.
I'd love for you to do it again. Yes, so if you want to come
Yeah, do you
over
have
now,
your when was the last time we did it again? Do you have that in your phone?
I mean, yeah, yes, because because you told me to write it down on my phone, so I have it in my office in Visage, but just like kind of mark the date on the calendar. But I thought it was like 2-3 nights ago, or no, because it would have been before the whole thing of the sewers, I guess. So we are due for another one. Do you want to come to Visage now?
I think at this point is where you'll hear like 3 knocks on the door.
Oh,
You hear Sam. Oh, I got it. I was just about to head out anyway.
Why is Sam in my That's okay.
Oh, this is. Oh, is this your apartment?
Help me set up. I was making Sam help me set up. That's what the answer is.
I thought. Okay, cool.
No, you're good. Yeah. You're good. We're in neutral territory right now, baby.
Okay. Wonderful. So yeah, Sam's like, just heading out. I'm on watch duty tonight, so gotta go take care of the boss's stuff. Opens the door. Oh, what's up, man?
How's it going?
Yeah. Come in.
That's going
Take
good.
your shoes off.
Good.
Yeah, I do this one time, and then you'll see as he like slowly takes off his very nice Italian leather shoes. He's like, I do this one time, and I never forget about this. Does Martina do this to you about like the smallest little shit that you forget? He'll say over to Sam.
You didn't forget. You had them on purpose. No. You woke up barefooted and put shoes on in the house.
Yeah.
It's my.
Like, I don't know. I never wear shoes in the house. This is kind of. I mean, one is the boss's rule. 2, it's also just. I feel like it's just normal. You see as she starts slipping on her shoes.
It's my house. I can. As he's like finishing taking everything off, he's like, it's my house. I can. And then as he looks up, he's like, hello? Am I interrupting something? Do I need to go?
No, you're good. I said business and then maybe movies.
Okay, and you'll see as unlike what he normally would wear, the black shirt with the suspenders. This time, because of the conversation of if this was going to be a movie night, he decided it was going to be more casual. So he's wearing his white shirt still with the suspenders, but a nice set of slacks, and like I mentioned, the Italian leather shoes. You would also see he has several bracelets, very thin bracelets around his left and right wrists, along with his watch. As you can see that there is Christian iconography on it. And then as he kind of like stands on up, you'll get a quick glint of what looks to be some sort of chain that is along the belt loop that is going into his into one of his pockets, as he just kind of looks at both Leonia and Mélidine, and is like, okay, and then he'll just kind of like sidestep on over and just kind of lean up against the wall.
I would say I'm sorry for bringing you here under false pretenses, Mélidine, but we did need to actually get that done. And also, so it wasn't technically false pretenses. We just need to have a meeting. It's okay. Everything's gonna be okay. Do you want any? I did make sure we got something that was I asked, and the donor was in ballet as a kid. I hope that's enough.
It's very, very sweet of you, Leonia, but I'm not hungry right now. I'm okay.
Okay. Cam will be here in just a sec.
The door
So-
opens right then. It just opens up. He's just he's surprised that it's here. He went up to his apartment first, and then he's like, "Oh," and he came back down.
The
And he's like,
autopilot.
maybe they're down here. Just opens the door, and and instantly takes off his shoes, slips on some slippers that are nearby by the door for him to wear. Has his initials on it.
Thank you for coming.
Hey.
I heard in the background that you were looking at meeting with Ariel tonight, so I appreciate you coming. I'm not going to say this is more important than that, but I think I'm not going to say it.
I mean,
but we
anytime you call, it's more
needed-
important than anything else.
Thank you. We need to not talk about Mary or any of the Gerard stuff or any of the sickness stuff or things like patrols and all of that. But we do need to talk. Everybody needs to be sitting first, though. So please
Sit
sit.
He was just sitting on the
Leonia
floor.
has clearly tried to make, like, she hasn't put together a dinner party here. It's also not verging on slumber party. It feels a little bit therapist office, is the best description of the way she has set up this room here today.
Cam pulls out a chair from one of the tables, I'm sure is in this space, and just sits in it. He's like, all right.
Fine.
Looks at Ángel.
Ángel will just say, fine, and we'll take a seat, just kind of opposite, just making sure like his back is towards a wall and he's able to see everybody. You'll also watch as once he takes his seat, it's with the chair turned over to where like the back of it is towards his front, and once he takes the seat down, he will pull out his pistol, pop out the magazine, pop out a round, put it on there, put it back in, and then place it onto, if there's a dinner table, or not dinner table, little table somewhere around, he's going to place it on there.
Mélidine does not move a chair. She just sits on something comfortable, but is sitting very straight and proper.
Is it you said not a chair. Is it like a coffee table? Like
Sorry, no. Right. She's not going to. I said she's not going to move a chair. She's not going to move a chair to. Like they're all moving furniture around. She's just.
Listen, I thought we were just continuing the bit of her not sitting on things that are meant to be.
No, not now. That's not the energy that she's bringing to this function. So. No.
Ángel, you will notice that there is a candy dish on the coffee table. It does have Peachios in it.
He'll take a look at it and then just like look back up to everybody else and just kind of like watch. He won't reach for it. He's just there.
So, I don't have a cool speech, but we need to figure out how we're going to operate, because ideally we will still be working together long term, and we can't keep having half of us avoiding eye contact with each other more than I usually avoid eye contact. You know, the normal levels of eye contact are kind of dependent on the person, and Mélidine definitely usually makes eye contact more than I do, so like listen, I just really need us to at least try and figure something out. Because I know that things hurt, but we need to let them try to heal.
Is that what everyone here still wants, though, for all four of us to be working together.
I said it that night that I just needed a little bit of a break because we have more important things to take care of. I guess that message was not conveyed properly, so that was on me. I'm still here, even though some people think I've left. And he will kind of like look over towards Cameron as he says that before looks back over to not making eye contact towards Mélidine or Naya, but it's just below that gaze, meeting their gaze, that he continues. So I'm still here, and I'm still doing the best that I can to make sure that information is conveyed to you all, and that way, if there's any sort of conflict with anything, with any of the information that is being provided to you all as well as provided to me, we can figure out what that is. Now, every time we come by here, I keep hearing, "Oh, I'm going to kill Selena," or "Oh, it's your fault for this and it's your fault for that," or this, that, and the other. So it's a little hard for me as I'm trying my best to stay around when I keep hearing this stuff.
To be fair, I threaten to kill a lot of people all the time.
That's fair. But I would figure that despite certain events happening, you've not heard me once make any sort of threat towards Naya, and yet it seems to be a common thing towards Selena. So again, little hard for me to want to be like right here.
Selena means as much to you now as Leonia means to Cameron. Truly. That's where you two are.
No, I wouldn't say that. But it's hard when I'm with somebody and the people that I see as friends, I care about very deeply, make the remarks that they do.
I know it's been 3 weeks, hasn't it? It's been 3 weeks since I made a mistake and you left me. And I would understand if you wanted time for yourself, or I could come to understand that. There's so much to talk about there. You spent what, 7 years? 2 of which you were married to someone else, thinking that all you were doing was loving someone who told you always, and then one night is enough to crumble all of that away. And then after you go, Selena, it's like you don't believe me, but I know you were there. You were there. You know that everything that we did, she was Penelope's spy. And I'm sure she's still Ariel's. I'm sure she's still the princess. Everything that she did to hurt us.
There are things that we can... I don't want to tell you, Ángel, that we should take advantage of Selena. However,
She's been taking advantage of us as long as we've known her.
There are options that are not destruction, that still benefit us, and do not harm her. For example, us just knowing what she's doing.
And what do you think I'm doing every night once we get done with with whatever we're doing? Hey, what are you doing? How was your night? There's a lot of checking in that she has done ever since I'm asking those questions to see, just to make sure that whatever is going on, because she does seem to have gotten pretty close with the prince, that whatever information I can garner is fed back to you all.
I didn't think that you didn't know that. We've been talking and stuff. It's I think that we can be very aware that you're playing with fire, but knowing that fire can be useful. And also keep you warm.
Yeah.
I'm sure she keeps you very warm at night. Days.
Well, I mean, we don't have body heat, but
Leonia, what I'm getting at is this: if this was purely a business information sort of thing, then I don't think it would look like what it looks like. I don't think that Ángel would be so upset about the things that Cameron has been saying. I don't think that Ángel would have made the comparison between you and Cameron and what you have with Selena. So
it's the closest example that is available at the moment.
It's a close example. If it's a close example, then it's not a business relationship.
Closest. I didn't say it was close. I said it was the closest.
You're speaking for Ángel a lot. Ángel, you haven't spoken to me this whole time. I spoke to you.
It's kind of hard to want to talk with somebody who made that entire night all about them. When I met with Marcus, when I met with Gerard dominated my mind and almost made me kill Marcus myself and feed on him and commit diablerie, and then to go through everything that we went through and then to have you do the same thing that very night. It's kind of hard to want to have a conversation with you, especially because I don't want to go through that again.
You don't want to go through what again?
Being dominated again and being forced to do something I didn't want to do.
I just wanted you to stay. You were leaving.
And you forced me to stay. You forced me to stay. You let me go, and then when it's a bigger issue. Now when it's inconvenient for you to let me go, now you forced me to stay.
Ángel, you're saying that I wasn't there for you enough and that I wanted you too much, and I will admit that the way that I went about trying to have you stay for a conversation was not the way to go about it, but you're both complaining that I didn't pay enough attention to you and then that I paid all the attention to you, and I'm sorry, but why is this it? Why is that it? I made a mistake, and I made a mistake, but I know we were.
Melody, everything's been centered around you. It's very rarely that I get asked the very things I'm getting asked now.
I didn't think you wanted to talk about it. I didn't think you ever wanted to talk about what you do when you're not with me and the work and the. And then you made it very clear. But when we were when that night, when it was everyone being presented and the new sires, and you said that you wanted to go, and you made it very clear that you didn't want me to go with you. I thought I was giving you space that you
Mélidine
wanted.
Hold on.
Mélidine, he may not have wanted.
Hold on.
But he may have needed.
Mélidine, I had said you can stay here if you want to. But I'm going. I didn't insist on you staying. I didn't insist on you not coming with me. I just said, I had some business to take care of. You can stay if you wanted.
I mean, if I had said I'll come with you, would I have gone with you on this business? That's not something that we have. I thought you had business to take care of, and it was I stay or you drop me back off at Massage, drop me off at the apartment. I'd see you later. I thought I was going to see you later. I thought I was going to see you after the business, and not like how we did see each other next. I assume when you say I have business to take care of, that unless you say, we have business to take care of, or is there something we should do? You know that I'm not supposed to go with you, right? I don't know. The rules changed very suddenly. We went from having to keep everything secret and, very under wraps. And then the moment that it was, okay, we can figure out what it looks like for us to actually be in a relationship that we can tell people about, that I'm allowed to have. I didn't even get to, or I did try, and I tried wrong. I didn't understand.
Ever since
Cameron. Oh, go ahead, please. Keep.
Ever since that night, things have changed. And Leonia and I, with that conversation, opened my eyes to things that I didn't want to face. And I'm grateful for, because I think in a lot of ways we were holding each other back, Mélidine.
Back from being what? Back from doing what?
From growing. Even your sire, even the prince, had implied the idea of us holding each other back. And to an extent, and I honestly, not to an extent, but I actually believe that her to be right. Leonia pointed out, I wasn't teaching you any of the things that I could have taught you. I could have pushed forward. I could have pushed forward to teach you as much as I could about being a kindred.
Selena would have found out, and
Mélidine.
then Elope would have hurt both of us. Do you? No. Do you all understand?
Mélidine, you're going to listen.
Allow him to take accountability for the things he feels he needs to.
But I don't think you wronged me. Why won't you let me, any of you, let me decide? You're saying that Ángel did wrong by me. I'm not saying that. You're saying that, Ángel, that you held me back, been holding me back from being who I'm supposed to be. I'm not saying that. And I think I have said that I am tired of other people deciding what I am supposed to be and what I'm supposed to feel and think. And I wanted to be someone who was with you.
Your autonomy is not lost in this moment, I promise you. It is not a question of you feel a certain way or we're trying to impose something upon you. It is simply fact. You were supposed to be taught the ways of the kindred and you weren't. You cannot be blamed for something you do not know.
I know, but I guess my sire set different rules for me, I guess is what I'm discovering.
And that is not your fault. And you cannot. But you cannot. You are not losing your autonomy in this moment. In his taking accountability for this, he believes he needs to. And that is not taking away anything from how you feel. If you feel he did not wrong you, that is okay. But he feels that he has. Don't take that from him.
Then can we call it even? me caught even. You wronged me, I've wronged you, and now we know what those wrongs look like and can apologize and move forward.
We can. I've been working, like I said, I've been working with you guys ever since. In spite of everything. But I don't think we can go back. At least not right now. I think what I'm getting right now is something that feels more mutual. I don't want to let that go right now. Now,
Selena, who what lies to us?
Selena's a mercenary. She gets paid to do the things that she does by the highest bidder. I respect that.
That's not you. So you can't. You know that you can't trust her.
I know eventually she will leave. I know that the possibility is that she may leave me behind, and I have to fend for myself. I know all of that. And I'm okay with that. I've accepted that. Because there are the little things that she does that I feel like I need right now.
So you'd rather that than me?
I'm choosing my path. I don't want anybody to choose my path for me. And I think right now all of our paths are intertwined with one another. But at least for the time being, it's part of that's going to be with her.
What if you don't have much time left? All three of you have this sickness, this scourge.
Oh shit, you guys heard about that?
I mean, you said it's not something. It's not doing it for
hard
me
not
anymore.
to notice.
You drank that guy.
As soon as
I was hungry. I'm sorry.
I mean, it'd be like that sometimes.
We all do things.
So it's true then, and that means that it's quite possible that the three of you don't have much time left. So you're going to be spending those last few moments with her, and then I will be here.
First of all, I'm not going anywhere anytime soon. I have a couple trips that I have planned, including buying new property and meeting up with some friends down in Chicago. So I don't plan on dying. I don't plan on doing anything other than taking a vacation once this is all done with. Unless you all know something that I don't plan on dying. Again.
Okay, so we work together now to figure out how to cure the three of you, and then we figure out what comes next after that. Because Leonia, I was talking last night, and Leonia you sounded pretty morbid about it, actually. It's a much less optimistic outlook than Ángel seems to have that you were carrying. You seem to be preparing me to be without the three of you.
Well, if I may, before we get into that conversation, just to finish this one, and Cam will stand up and walk over to Ángel. I understand that my words and actions have hurt you, and for that I apologize. You have been my best friend throughout all of this, throughout my time as a kindred, my life, all those missions we've been on, we shed our own and shed others' blood many a time.
Mm-hmm.
In fact, you're like a brother to me, I'd say. And for the hurt that I've given you, I apologize. But I would also like to ask, for the sake of the future, that if the way I have been presenting myself in our friendship has been unsatisfactory to any of you, that instead of throwing words at me, and I understand these were words that you felt, I'm not disregarding them, but instead of erupting, let me know instead, please, so that way I can fix it, because I'd rather have the chance to.
And he's gonna stand. You'll see as Ángel kind of stands on up and like gets almost like chest to chest with Cameron and says, "I'm sorry that I didn't express myself sooner in a better way. I'm sorry for that."
Hug.
And then he'll go in for the hug, but then he'll also say, very muffled, "I'm still a little upset that you reached for Mélidine and not put me on your lap."
Next time.
Thank you.
You want to sit on my lap now? You can. That chair's
No,
pretty sturdy.
It's kind of awkward with Leonia right there.
I don't.
Detective, do you
can-
mind?
Cloak of Shadows.
Oh.
You weren't looking at me. You don't know where I am now.
She seems to have left. Next time.
Mélidine, you can still see Leonia. They just can't because they weren't looking at her.
Why are they? What happened? Well,
I'm gonna sit on that chair. You can sit on my lap if you want.
He'll let go of the hug, but then he'll go back to sitting in the back into his chair like he was before.
Mélidine still sitting. I, for one, always thought I was quite good at sharing my own emotions, but perhaps I missed showing love as much as I could have or wanted to. And I guess I also didn't do a good enough job checking in on yours. And that is something that I want you to have. So if Selena is able to give that to you, then are we co-workers then? Coterie members, I guess.
Then he's gonna like look down and then look back up and actually like make eye contact with you. But this time, unlike everything has been, unlike all the looks ever since that night, this one is one that is a lot friendlier. As he says, I think we can start off as friends.
I'd like that better than co-workers.
I did watch Parks and Rec, and I wanted to make the joke of workplace associates, but I feel like that might kill the mood. So, in earnest, I do say friends.
I once
I've seen that
understood
episode.
that it was a okay, sure.
You haven't watched Parks and Rec? Leonia is visible now to the other two.
Oh. Cam reaches over for her hand. Where'd you go?
I was here. I just thought it'd be funny. Anyway.
I would also say, like, during the conversation, if y'all had noticed, the shadows behind Ángel were like growing larger and larger throughout the conversation, but now it's pretty much gone back to like little bit darker, a little dark, but for the most part, it's gone back to normal.
I think
Shadow Man.
I learned a thing or two.
And also new jewelry. This different, few different things about you now.
You know when
is
you
that a Mary thing or is that a Selena thing? Because
It's
I'm a little.
It's a Mary thing. I won't lie, knowing the type of fashion that she's in kind of helps with that, and it's a little bit more comforting. It's Mary is just she's not left my fucking mind. Gerard hasn't left my mind. I think this is the first time in a little bit that I kind of feel a little bit of peace.
Are you drawn to them?
No, scared.
So you still
The
do
metaphorical
not
living rent-free in your mind. The metaphorical version.
Yes, that's exactly.
Well, I just wasn't sure if this was protection or buying in the.
It's the protection part for me.
Okay.
You know, I remember growing up, whenever bad shit would happen, we would always light a candle with a specific saint in, that was associated with it, and whatever the problem is that we were doing. And ever since that night, I've been doing the same thing. And it's like, is any of this really doing anything? Because again, it's living rent free in my mind. I want to just end this already and just be done with Mary and Gerard and all of this, and just take out Marcus when I get the chance.
Yeah. And the way I like to think about it is like, if there's a God, then would we be here?
You know, if the things are true, and with Cain being like legit, like that like this does something to people. But it's he's again holding his rosary up and just kind of like waving it around. It's like, this is supposed to do something to some to people. And I've seen the true faith and whatnot, but it's just like it's not doing anything for me.
Yeah. Well,
it helps.
I believe
it's comforting.
you. Although I was wondering why you were dressed like a mob boss from the 40s. Looks good though. Looks good on you.
Thank you. Yeah, I was about to say, it's a good look.
Yeah, I mean,
And
some of the like gangs, you could call them. They're kind of like mafias, but I don't know.
Well,
out here, you know, they're on the streets. They kind of dress like that sometimes 'cause they think they're cool. And then I show up and I just rip one of them in half, and then they don't think they're cool anymore.
Naya mentioned something about watching movies, so this is kind of like that's why I don't have like my black shirt on, is because I figured we were just going to like chill.
Yeah, that's fair. I mean, we can't. Do we want to? Can we?
We can. I just wasn't sure how this would shake out. Mélidine, do you want to go back to Visage? Do you want to stay here with us? Because I guess we're gonna maybe. Do you want to watch Parks and Rec?
I would like to stay here with all of you, actually, yes. I have a perfectly capable staff at Visage who could handle things there, but if we're going to spend a night as a coterie, then perhaps we should spend it as a coterie. I'll just do a quick call to Rebecca to let her know that I won't be in tonight.
Or we could spend a night as friends.
Yes, as friends. All right, I will just make a quick call to my stage manager then.
Can we go upstairs? The TV's better. There's actually not a TV in here.
I was just about to say that. Oh, should I put away my? No, it's fine if y'all see the sculpture. No, it was really great. I plotted out my whole thing. You saw the form I took, right? You saw that I plotted it out.
Oh yeah, that was
beforehand. Epic. Yeah, it's great. The extra mouth really came as a last minute idea, because like, well, what if my mouth is full and you did drink someone? Boom, stomach mouth. Duh.
Yeah.
And I've been watching a lot of anime. All right, let's go.
Leonia will quietly explain to Mélidine as we go up the stairs. Or elevator, whatever.
Ángel would have grabbed his pistol, put the magazine back in, chambered around, put it on safety, put it back into his pants, and brought out his phone and just shoot a quick message, and then put his phone back down and just head on upstairs with everybody.
You messaging on hell?
Don't worry about it.
Mélidine goes into her purse to grab her phone to call Rebecca, and just is comforted that she can still see the bloodstone in there as well.
Mélidine, you would have gotten a message from Ángel just saying, "Thank you. I appreciate it."
Text back. I appreciate you.
While they have a moment before the other two are preoccupied, or one of them is, and we can safely ditch the other one. Cam will pull Leonia into one of the other rooms. And yes, when you enter the apartment, there is a giant sculpture of his horde form right smack dab in the middle of the living room. It has like a tarp underneath it because he was actively working on it. I didn't want to get anything on the floor. But yes, you also have to take your shoes off in here. There's slippers by the door for everybody with their names on.
It's my house. I can leave my shoes on if I want to. I understand this is your rules, but geez, you kind of have to remind me.
Okay, yeah. Well, the slippers have your name on them, so if you aren't reminded by that, yeah. But I'm gonna talk to Leonia real quick over here.
I was gonna go up and change into something else. We can talk in the room. So
yeah, okay. And
yeah, Leonia was fully dressed to go to Visage in case she had to drag Mélidine here.
Fair.
I'm so proud that she dressed for Visage.
Just for a brief moment too, was just gonna walk in and pull Mélidine out. Like wasn't even gonna stay. Iconic. But yeah. So once they're alone, Cam is like, so and there was a letter that was sent to the prince from Lucia.
Oh. Okay. Do you know what it said?
Well, yeah. It looks like in the event of her being hurt, that I would take her spot. And all of you start to feel a searing pain in your heads as you begin to hear words being spoken. I can feel your ascension. It's close at hand. Almost 400 years of planning and scheming, lurking in the shadows, building this city brick by brick and making sure it's plump and blood-filled for your return. This walled city will be yours to bathe in your benevolent love, and perhaps for a moment, before my ashes caress your waking face, will I get to experience that sweet embrace once more. And then the world goes black. And that's where we're going to go to break, everybody. We'll be right back with more Sanguine Scourge Camarilla. Stick around for more. There's more of this story. Because there's more of this story to tell. We'll be back.
Yeah, there fucking better be, bro. See you in a bit.
Welcome back to Don't Kill My Character presents Vampire the Masquerade Sanguine Scourge Camarilla. I have to say it all cool, like, but we hope you all enjoyed your break. We certainly did.
Like,
wow, thank you. We hope you all enjoyed your break. We certainly did. And if y'all are all ready, we can hop right back into the story.
Let's go.
The world went dark for you all, wherever you were in the apartment building. You lose track of where you are. And if you start to move or wander or feel around, you find nothing but open air around you. And when your vision finally returns, it's nighttime. You're outside. The stars are bright and invisible. Space looks so beautiful at this time. If you look around, you see Quebec City. It is, but it's smaller. The roads that used to are not there. It's all dirt, grass, dirt paths, a little wet from the rain. It's not winter anymore. Might be fall. Who knows? One thing is sure, it's not as big as it used to be, where you once saw the expansive, modernized city. You now see nothing but fields, farms. Behind you, you see old Quebec, but in a much smaller capacity. A walled city is walled still with wooden structures, wooden posts, fences. And it stands with its architecture. Well, these buildings, but not all of them are there that usually are. Chateau Frontenac is there. But the buildings surrounding it, but doesn't seem to be. What do you do?
Do we see each other?
Yes, you do. Actually, no, the Chateau Frontenac is not there. Actually, not if I remember right. Yeah, the Chateau Frontenac is not there.
I think as soon as Ángel grasps what is going on, he's gonna reach to make sure his pistol is still there.
You reach. You don't find one.
And then he is going to let out a whole lot of expletive deleteds that are directed towards Gerard, to include calling him a coward. And he should have finished the battle with Ariel, and then very, very promptly punched a hole in the wall that's closest to him. Full Kyle.
Actually, I will make an amendment there. You do find a pistol, but it is not the pistol you know. It is... Oh, you know what this is one of those pistols that you used to have to reload every time you shot it.
Flintlock.
Like lead balls.
The flintlock,
It
so
is.
it's just...
Mm-hmm.
As soon as his hand comes back from it, he'll look down and then reach for it and grab it, and turn to everybody else and say, "This is what we're fucking reduced to." And then I think you'll see his hand shake as he's keeping himself from cracking the wood that this pistol is made out of.
Two
Is this
things.
real? Are we actually back in time? Is this real?
Two things. Number one, when I look at these two that are with me in this vicinity, or three, because Cam's here as well, right?
Cameron is also there, yes.
Do I actually see Cameron, Ángel, and Mélidine
Yes,
physically?
you do.
Okay.
The
Are
clothes
they dressed
are
the
the
same?
Mm-hmm. Clothes are the same. Any weapons that don't seem to fit whatever time period you find yourself in are not there. The clothes, however, remain as they were when you were just speaking last with them.
I'm
Must
not
be
wearing a
changing
shirt.
everything.
God damn it. Okay, anyway, we're gonna ignore that. Okay, it's fine. What
Cameron
do
will
I
take off his
keep
shirt
going?
and hand it to Leonia. He's shirtless
What
now.
do I hear? Not physically, but psychically.
Are you reaching out to the web,
Yes.
perhaps?
I want to find
Ooh.
out if it's just that these are the only other 3 within eyeshot, or if there's more kindred that also are in this situation.
I want to say this might take a roll
Okay.
here. Let me see. You have the... Okay, got it. So here's what we'll do. Roll either wits or resolve, I'll say. Whichever one is higher for you. Plus your dots in your cobweb lore sheet.
Okay, so I'm going to do wits plus cobweb for a total of 8 dice.
Wonderful.
2 hunger. 7.
Your difficulty
8.
here is a 4.
Okay. I'm not going to rouse the blood. I'm tempted to, but I'm not going to. Ooh, baby! Rosie's back! That's a messy crit in there. 4, 5, 6... 7, and also Bestial if it fails, but we know it didn't. That's just very funny to me. I rolled 2 hunger dice, one was a 1 and one was a 10.
Wonderful. And tell me, you have 4 dots in the web
Yes.
lore sheet? Wonderful.
Yes.
Love to see. So, sorry, tell me again the total. You got a messy crit, and it's how many successes?
7.
As you begin to reach out to feel the presence of any other of the children of Malkav, you happen upon something powerful, something strong. There are indeed other kindred, those of your clan, that you can pick out within the city. Your net or your web is spread wide, so to speak. And it encompasses what is the current area of Quebec City. You can feel the presence of many kindred. Not as many as there usually are from, well, your normal time period, so to speak. But there are still plenty. And you feel that presence. She's here, for sure. You can almost feel her gaze shift to you as your hunger increases. Cam will put a hand on Leonia's shoulder. It almost doesn't for a second, and then goes to, and then does. What's up?
I was trying to hear if other kindred are confused like we are that would be here. I don't. There are other kindred here, but they're not out of place. They're not wondering what happened. They're not going, why is my gun a flintlock? So
Gerard brought the 4 of us back in time? That's something that he can do? Are we...
no.
Is this actually what's happening? Is this real?
I don't know.
Can I roll
But
an occult check?
You all heard his voice before this
Yes.
happened, right? We all heard that in our minds. Okay. All
Yep.
right.
Go ahead and roll intelligence and occult for me, Leonia. This is how many dots do you have in an occult?
3 + 3, total of 6
Oh,
in that pool.
Yeah, so there'd be a difficulty.
Unless my
as well.
identify my own bloodline applies, which I don't think it does.
No, it does not in this case. Yeah, difficulty 4 again for this one.
I'm gonna spend a willpower on this because thank you to Natasha for the free willpower reroll. All of my non-hunger dice were failures, so
Time is a flat circle.
I didn't make it. No, just 2.
There's something. You've heard tale of kindred who had the ability to manipulate time, but they've been lost, to time for a long time. But that can't be what this is. You know that there is something that can do this besides that, but you can't quite remember.
I don't think this was. It's. Listen, I think if he's a little bitch, like Ángel said, I don't think that this was him specifically, but it might have been something else. I don't know. I don't want to think it was Gerard. She's here.
Okay, because it didn't even really sound like he was talking to us, right? Like, it didn't really sound like he was even addressing us in that whole thing. Like, are we here by mistake? Is this intentional? She did it? This Mother Mary?
No,
She's
different
here.
Mary?
Did we find her?
He mentioned.
Should we go where we're supposed to or we're not supposed to? Yes.
So Gerard mentioned how he has been developing this plan for 400 years. So I refuse to believe that he isn't involved in some way.
So we're back at the beginning of the plan? Is this like, that
Possibly.
whole villain thing where let me show you how I've done this? Like, is he bragging to us? You want to find Mary. If she's here, should we find Mary, Gerard? They're probably in the same place.
I think we have to be very cautious with Mary. She has an aura around her that is one. It's one that requires. I don't know how to say it other than she damn near brought me to her side. So, and I tried and I made sure to do my best to resist it. So just keep that in mind, that you are going to have to fight off against whatever bullshit that she has.
So maybe we don't go find Mother Mary or Gerard.
She might find us.
Mary
I don't
home.
know. She might find us. She knows.
Maybe we should just try to get back to our own time before that happens. Yes? Yes. All right. How do we do that?
Mélidine, make a wits and awareness roll for me.
So
You're good at that. You're pretty good at that. You're pretty good at that.
Let's see.
You might.
Wits into awareness.
Yeah?
Sure, yeah.
How much wits did you say?
Willpower. Can I add dice? Is that how that works?
Rouse check.
You can make a rouse check to blood surge, yes, and add 2 dice to your roll.
I think if I'm meant to succeed, I'm going to succeed with 4 dice. So here we go.
I mean, we do have the.
1 success.
I mean, you can use the willpower. We have a free willpower for the table, I believe, still.
I don't know.
Maybe?
I think if I was meant to succeed with 4, I would have succeeded. I'm kind of curious.
Okay.
I got 1 success. I want to see where this goes.
I think
You
the
can
thing with
let it
awareness
pass
roll
if
is if
you'd
you
like.
fail, you don't know. You don't see what
That's
happens.
Yeah.
Oh.
I've offered you a win at a cost if you'd like.
Ayo.
Mm.
It's fine.
Okay.
I've taken that before. It's worked out for me.
You haven't seen the consequence yet.
Can we, the cost, I wouldn't want the cost to be Mélidine getting the scourge.
No.
Okay. Then
This wouldn't come from a wisdom awareness roll. You wouldn't get a scourge from that.
Sure. All right. I don't know what
And
you
also
do
it's-
over there, storyteller. I barely know how this game
Also,
works
this
as a player.
seems to be, at least for you, long before the scourge, so it just does
Cool.
not
All right.
exist here.
Okay,
There's no
all right,
scourge
I
for you to
understand.
catch.
There's something that you want to give me information-wise, and I am not going to be able to roll high enough to find it, but I can succeed at a cost, and that sounds interesting, so I will do it.
Wonderful. You hear the cost of something I will cash in later. I love that you didn't ask for it; you just accepted it. But don't worry.
I set terms, and I trust you, Extell. You know what I enjoy and don't enjoy in a story.
None of the other people set terms.
Yeah.
This group is chaotic, and I love them all for it. You play right into my hands. It's wonderful. So
Very supple hands.
you hear as the coteries, as you all are speaking and sort of trying to figure out what's going on, Mélidine, you hear, and only you hear this. Someone stumbles out of a bar. You hear a door swing open hard, and you hear, "Monsieur Décarie, you will be the death of everyone here."
And I'm the only one who hears that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Everyone? You're going to find out some things I was going to tell you. I only found out myself a few nights ago. But there'll be time for that later. We don't have time for it now. I was going to tell you, I promise, but follow me quietly this way and you'll learn, I believe, in a moment. Oh goodness. All right, let's go.
Hold on. What just, God damn it. What is
No
it?
time. Just, you'll know in a moment, I'm sure. Let's go.
Okay, sure.
I was going to tell you. Just remember, I was going to tell you.
Is this about...
If you follow me around this corner, you'll find out.
Okay. That's a yes.
Ángel will apply his shadow cloak to kind of just have him blend in even more into the darkness.
This helps you with stealth rolls and all that good stuff.
Yes, sir.
Wonderful. I believe it is free, so no rouse check required.
Yeah.
As you all make your way to the nearby place that Mélidine leads you to, you can see inside of this bar. It's a rather old building. Well, not really old per se. To you, it probably looks old, but in terms of condition, it is pretty well. But well kept, that is. But as you look inside, you see a bunch of people inside. You see these candles that are lit to help, of course, everyone see. Of course, there's plenty of them inside. And you also see inside a bunch of people having drinks, it seems. One specific person jumps out to you, though, sat at the bar, alone, is Gerard. Yeah.
Am I able to pick up on signs of biological life from him?
Yes. His heart is beating.
Noted.
His flesh is colorful. He looks like he might be warm. Just as warm as a human could be. And yeah, he seems alive at this point in time.
Okay, noted. We look weird. We shouldn't go in.
Is that him?
Yes, that is him.
Oh. Is he alive right now? Is that what I'm picking up right now?
Ángel, you can't. Ángel, you can't. Ángel, you can't.
We
Ángel,
can,
you can't kill him here. You can't kill him now.
we
Not in
can-
this time.
we
Ángel,
can
Ángel, no.
end him
Ángel,
right
no,
now.
No, no,
We can
no,
end
no.
him right. Give me a
Mélidine
good
gets
reason.
right up in front of you. No.
Why not?
A very good reason
Yeah,
why
why
we
not?
should just end this now.
Listen to what they call him.
You hear inside voices. Yeah, they're bringing in the, what do they call I can't get Italian right. Sulpician, and then you hear Gerard speak the Sulpician order. Yeah, that's right. Yep, that one. What he said. Hey, what do you think about it? You like and then everybody in the bar starts to groan as that question is asked at him. What do I think about it? I think they're here to do more than they say they are going to do. I think they're here not only to impose the church's order on us, but to call the herd, to bring us to our knees and make the city that we've all been building for quite some time be, well, history. Truly. There goes Jean Décarie explaining things again in a weird way. All right, guy, keep your opinions to yourself, I guess, if you want to be all weird and ominous about it. Yeah, sure.
He's gonna have a very angry look on his face. He's like, Décarie.
If we really are actually back in time and you kill him now, you're killing me too. I only found out a few nights ago.
Do you?
It's your human ancestor, then.
Yes.
Ángel.
Hi, yes, it's me.
How easy would you say it is for you to resist taking out Jean at this moment?
You would see you would see the shadows again starting to like really darken around everybody, especially specifically him right now. Him trying to contain his anger while also trying to keep himself as composed as possible. That is the man that had nearly forced him into committing diablerie, that has been the bane of his existence, and even before he was aware that he existed, turned his sire against the everything that he was taught. So I think it would probably, he's trying really hard to keep himself from lurching over there, but it's difficult.
Mélidine is standing directly in front of Ángel in a way she has many times before. Her hands are on his arms and she's looking up at him.
How old does he look?
Same as he has before.
Exactly the same.
Mm-hmm.
We find the kindred who turned him, the one who embraced him.
Take him out.
Sure.
If we
Yes,
prevent
okay.
his embrace,
Because we also don't know, if he's had any children yet. So, it could be complicated. So, yes, okay, I like that plan. That's a good plan. Let's do that.
Okay.
Okay. We can do this. Yes, we're all agreeing to this. Yes, we're not going to kill him, kill us.
Fine.
It wasn't her. It wasn't her that embraced him. So
We're kind of Ventrue.
At this point, Jean gets up from the bar and begins to walk over toward the entrance. As he steps out, he's a little drunk, and he bumps into you, Ángel. And he sort of like tumbles over just a little bit, drops to like one knee. Oh, no, sorry. I'm sorry about that. Had a lot tonight. Oh.
Ángel will reach down while like keeping his eyes locked into Mélidine's, and just kind of like lift him up before turning his body towards him and just kind of like dust him off. It's like, you, friend, you look like you need some assistance walking back home. Why don't we just escort you back? Make sure.
Oh yeah, sure. No, that'd be nice. Real nice. That's cool.
No, absolutely. What is your name, Monsieur?
Jean Décarie de la Tour. It's the whole thing.
Pleasure to make your acquaintance. We Yes.
What about yourselves? Yeah.
You can call me Diego Ramos de la Vega. Pleasure to make your acquaintance.
That's a nice name. This really rolls. He starts to say it. It stumbles and does not say it correctly. It really rolls off the tongue. Sorry, I'm drunk. I'm sorry if I butchered that. Yeah, but let's. Oh, and you two. Three of you. Oh,
yes, we can. We're traveling together. Katerina Stillwater. It's a pleasure.
Cam does that actually.
My heart.
He has a look in his eye that's like, I will get you anything that you want whenever you ask of it. No.
Rosalie, nice to meet you.
Yes, nice to meet you too. And Cameron is just like, yeah, Cameron. Yeah.
Please, by all means, show us.
Yes, can we get you home safely?
Yeah, just this way, back to the farm.
He's gonna put his arm around. Angel's gonna put his arm around him so that way he can stay in close proximity to him, and just kind of give everybody a look around as they begin walking towards the direction of his home.
Leonia will try to. She's torn because she wants to use Sense the Unseen because she's head on swivel. We're protecting this man. A kindred is going to try to embrace this man tonight. On the other hand, she is very aware of how Malkavian she is and how human this person currently is, and the fact that using any powers in their presence will make the situation not masquerade breaking, but not as friendly. So, I think she just brings up the tail end. That's the thing, but I have the Bane that it's gonna set his skin crawling.
Yes. I almost forgot about this. Yes.
Yes.
Mélidine will say, if we're going to bring you home, monsieur, then why don't you tell us a bit about yourself? Do you have any family?
Yeah. I'm waiting for, as y'all are walking, I'm waiting for my a wife and 4 children to join me for they're coming over from France. I came early to set up stuff. So, yeah, taking some months for the boat to make it, but yeah, it's great. It's great stuff. I'm excited to see them again. It's been a long time, but I got the farm up and running, and people don't like me here, but that's fine. It's okay because as long as I got my family.
Why don't they like you?
Yeah, I gotta tell the truth. The last governor we had, he did okay, but it's been a tough 4. I think it's been 4. No, it's been a tough 6 years, and the new guy was named Pierre Devoyer. He's we got high hopes from him, but but I tell the truth. I speak it. They don't like that.
You said you had 4 kids already.
Yeah.
You plan on having any more though? Because
Not that I know of. No, it was a miracle. She survived these 4. So we don't want to push our luck.
That's incredibly fair.
I know, but you still just never know if there's more children to be had, sort of thing, right? World today, you just never know.
I mean,
Katarina.
Storyteller, do I recognize the name Pierre Devoyer?
Yeah, this was the governor of this time. Oh, wonderful. Actually, yeah. Let me actually just have you make this is great. We get to know stuff. Go ahead and make an intelligence and academics roll if you'd like.
Okay, I don't have academics, unfortunately. So I am rolling all
politics. Good
here.
work. If you have politics,
bold of you to assume Leonia has politics as well.
That's very fair. The difficulty is not hard because you are a smart one.
Listen,
it is going to be a 3 here.
The best academic research skill you can have is being a nosy bitch who wants to find out.
Fair enough.
That's all 3 7s. That has to mean something.
That's hey, 3 successes. That's what you needed. Let me pull up this thing again. I had it just here just a second ago. Oh, that's too far. All right, yeah. Pierre Devoyer de Argenson, I think is how you say that. Anyway, he was the French governor of New France from the years of 1658 to 1661, and he had succeeded the previous governor, who was Jean de Lauzon, who was the governor from 1651 to 1657.
Have I seen in any kindred penned research material mention of this part of history, specifically as I've been looking into more things?
Yes. As for kindred in Quebec, during this time period, there are a few. They have their hands in all civilization, of course, and so there is at this point in time there was a good presence of kindred within the city, and it was Camarilla territory. Always has been for a very long time. The current prince, as far as you could remember, is a I'm making up a name here, everybody.
We know Ariel was alive.
Yeah. Making things up in a tabletop role-playing game? What?
Yes.
Unheard.
Wild.
That's okay. Yeah. I was kind of trying to get at Leonia is listening for names that she might pick up on, like, oh yes, I've been spending a lot of time with XYZ person, and going, they're kindred. That's what she's listeting for.
There's a Ventrue that's already in his circle of,
Exactly.
influence.
Exactly.
Gotcha. He doesn't mention any names that ring out to you as kindred that would have been around during this era. There are some, but nothing that he says. It's possible that the governor might have been a ghoul of sorts for the current prince. But as far as that, he doesn't speak about either of these governors as if he knows them personally. Just like they're here now.
Mhm.
So yeah, there's no, as far as you can pick up from this point of the conversation, no relation with any of the city's kindred.
Interesting. Local politics are not something that we've had time to become very familiar with in our time that we've been here.
Yeah, it's hard to keep track of sometimes. You know, they change the governors like you change pants. You know what I mean? Anyway, this is it. You all see a farmhouse. It's old and wooden. It's got a 1600s style architecture, and you see um, the um, the crops are beginning to bud. It seems like if you can see the farm from here where it's connected, and he kind of just pushes the door open because what are locks, right?
Let's
Sense the unseen.
before you do that, Ángel would say, "Let's get you up to your room, friend. Just make sure that you don't stumble upon and accidentally, hurt yourself getting to the bed." Yeah.
Does it look like a big house to you? No, I don't got one of those. My bed's right over there in the corner as soon as you walk in. It's great.
Then it's not going to take very long, friend. Just let's get you right into bed.
Yeah, you know what? Come on in. How about I get y'all something to eat? Y'all hungry? I got some. I had a good yield last time, and I got some overflow. If you want
We
some
could
like
stay just
vegetables
to
or
keep
something.
you company. Wouldn't want to leave you alone on a night like tonight. So, your food is your own, please. We wouldn't want to impose. We're just happy to have the company and a roof over our heads being so new in town, aren't we?
Uh, if and he's going to turn over to Naya and Cameron and say, friends, if you don't mind, I know we were supposed to go link up with some folks here before we ran into our dear friend. Now, could you by chance just go let them know we're going to be a little bit? We're just want to make sure this gentleman here is.
I'll tell your sister-in-law that you're dragging your feet again.
She will understand 100% why we're doing this.
All right. Yeah, sure. We got you. Cameron does not
I'm sorry,
change his talking style at all.
What are we doing? What's
We are-
happening?
And he's going to look over to Mélidine. He's like, we are going to have a little bit of a conversation, make sure our friend here is perfectly fine, while they let my sister-in-law know that we're going to be late, and make sure that everything is set up for if they need us for anything, though, they can take care of it. He's going to give
Sure.
Mélidine like a real quick wink.
Yes, of course. All right, sure. Yes, Jean, if sorry, your voice is just so interesting. It's unexpected.
I'm French. He has a French accent, but I'm not doing it.
That's valid.
Got
And
it.
he's
No,
speaking.
hey.
He's speaking French. Honestly,
Wait, yeah,
He
we-
also
we're-
doesn't have a French accent. It's
I
fine.
assumed all of this dialogue was happening in French,
Oh,
honestly.
okay.
Mhm.
Understood.
Yeah.
I missed that. Yes, it's happening in French.
Rosie
No
doesn't
problem.
speak French, so but like in my brain it was.
I'm not
For
attempting
the sake,
it, but
you know what? For the sake of our audience, we're going to keep it in English, just because for you guys.
yeah,
I
I'll play it.
totally
Look what we
speak
do for y'all.
French.
Yeah,
Uh,
look what
you're-
we do for y'all.
Listen, your boy barely understands and speaks English, so don't try and get me to speak other languages.
Leonia will before the door closes, though, for realsies, sense the unseen. I want to make sure there's not fucking Ventrue that ate a Nosferatu in there or something.
Wonderful. Roll for me your wits and aspects for me as I double check and make sure that that's the right roll.
There's kind of not really a super. Wait, hang on. Wits are resolve and aspects, yeah. So wits and aspects for
Yeah.
me. I was looking at the wrong thing. So pow. I'm gonna spend a willpower on this.
I believe in you.
I hope you do. Okay, that could be better, but could be worse. 4.
You're sure that if something was here, you'd see it, and it doesn't seem to be.
Yeah, I'm so sure. Okay. Door
Shall we, Mrs.
closes. We're
Stillwater?
standing outside.
Cameron's like, shall we, Mrs. Stillwater?
Oh, we can. Were we just gonna like watch from the outside, or are we doing something
I
else?
figured that's what was happening. Yeah, we can just take it to
Okay.
the roof.
Okay.
Can you jump up there?
I could try.
I could carry you.
I'll allow it.
There's like a deep, over-exaggerated bow. You grace me with the right to touch you, and he picks her up and does like little leaps to the rooftop.
He gets up there, and Leon is like, "Just keep your eye on me. Just cloak of shadows, so that nobody else can see her except him."
Wonderful, love it.
I think as we're
And
on the inside, Ángel is going to pull the seat for Mélidine to take her spot, and Ángel will just kind of sit down as well next to her as he just kind of watches Gerard. As he watches Jean-Luc, and
Sure.
it's just is very much, you can tell like that there's multiple things, and you know Ángel enough to know that he is working several different things, but he is very very much holding restraint from doing anything at the moment.
yeah, some like, just like he's like fixing up like a few plates of like lettuce, just lettuce, and he's like, yeah, so like don't worry, I washed these yesterday.
Okay. As he
Rosie
was
knows too much
saying-
about northern agriculture. Don't worry
I-
about it.
I don't know. It's got
So
lettuce.
you're so cute, Extell. You're so good at storytelling. You're so good at dramatic monologues. You're so good at this. You're so
He's
good.
got lettuce, okay?
He's got lettuce.
I
What'd you
don't know about agriculture.
Lettuce. We're good.
He's got cheese too. I think that's the thing.
Yeah, he's getting a
maybe
plate
put
of
some
food. He's gonna talk
Yeah.
to us.
And he's like, yeah. So yeah, it's crazy. Nobody likes to talk to me because they think I'm like bringing them misfortune and all that stuff. But it's not my fault. It's just because I got here at the same time. The guy that was messing up before this new guy came. It's not a whole thing.
Who was before?
That is that guy, Jean something. He was the governor before Pierre, and Pierre's on his way, I think. And
What is it that you do? I mean, you have this farm. Is this your life?
I know. Really, I'm an inventor actually. So I've been the farm is sort of like to keep me afloat, but like the real thing is I like making things, like putting things together and making stuff. And
Of course.
I had this idea for a cool cart. And nobody thinks it's a cool idea. No one likes it because I'm like, no, this cart can go by itself. Maybe it depends,
Mhm.
and you don't need horses.
Now it sounds like an excellent venture. I encourage you to pursue it.
Yeah, exactly.
It's a crazy concept. Would have never thought.
Yeah, people think I'm not smart, but I'm smart.
Ángel.
No.
Oh, go for it.
Oh no, sure you're full of interesting ideas.
I think Ángel
Yeah.
is going to kind of like lean in, and I don't use it very often, but I'm going to use it. gonna use awe.
Oh, it is free, and you are now the most interesting thing in the room.
You know what would be really interesting? Taking your idea and heading back. I wouldn't say to France. I would probably say if you can go, maybe Germany, maybe England, and taking your ideas and developing them there.
Diego,
Why
are
would
you
I do
sure we
that?
should be influencing like like this? Changing, the mind
Huh.
of
It's fine. It's fine. These things happen. Discussions. I like discussion. I haven't had discussion with anyone in a really long time. So yeah. But no, my place is here. Plus, my wife and children are on their way. I don't want to just dip. And
But I'm sure they can. You can with your brilliant idea, you can probably garner enough money to bring them with you and truly ascend to being the aristocrat that I think you are probably destined to be.
But if he's meant to be here and he wasn't here, I just don't know what that could change going forward. What if he wasn't here, we just have no idea of knowing what something like that would mean for the future of him and his family. If they're supposed to be here,
right, exactly. Well, I don't know. I don't know what the future may hold, right? But it's like this.
his children
You
might
know.
meet people that they wouldn't have met unless they were here, kind of thing. Just
If it doesn't work out here, I'll probably will do that and pick up, roots and go somewhere else. But right now it seems like this place is, well, at least it was on the up and up. And things are getting bad, but maybe this new cover will fix things. Who knows? We thought that would the last one too. But anyway,
You never know.
yeah, with all the stuff.
Yeah, so this point in time, that's your whole goal. That's what you're really passionate about.
What's
Just
it
having your
cost?
family here and making your inventions.
Plus, it costs a lot. Like it's like maybe like 4 francs just to get a bolt somewhere. It's crazy. It's crazy. I barely make one a year.
You are vastly underpaid, I think.
What? Yeah, it's just whatever. It's not the worst thing, but
You have any other friends that
save
you
up.
meet here in the meantime? Any other interesting people?
Okay, I gotta tell you, I have been having this dream. It's really cool. It's a really nice dream. I think it's telling me something. I think it's telling me that I should really hone in on what I'm doing here and focus on that,
Yeah. Follow your dream. Don't let your dreams be dreams.
Such wise words. Right. Well, we are happy to stay here if you are offering to host us, and just make sure that you are able to enjoy your dreams tonight.
Yeah, that was great stuff. Yeah, go ahead and pick a spot, any spot you can sleep there, and when your friends come back, they can too.
So very kind of you.
And he passes out on the bed.
You'll watch as Ángel puts the blanket over him and just lifts his head very briefly to move the pillow underneath it, and then just kind of looks over at Mélidine as he just kind of just drops his head back onto the pillow.
He came to me in one of my dreams the night after we were in the sewers, before I went into my sleep. First it was Mother Mary, because I had been upset about the idea of losing the three of you, offered if I wanted to be connected, and I said no. And well, I mean, I recognized him as my father's business partner when he was in Visage. And was just... Then Mother Mary mentioned that he had mentioned me and that he wanted to talk to me, and he came into that connection as well and told me who he is. And I was terrified that if it got out, if it was known who he actually is, then people would go after my family, my parents. And I don't imagine that he would care as much about them being put in danger as I would. I doubt that would do anything to stop him and stop what he wants to do, but it would destroy me. So...
Leonia, make a wits and awareness roll for me. Keep going.
So I'm sorry that I didn't tell you sooner. I was going to. I was having...
You don't have to say you're sorry. I understand where you're coming from. You hurt him. He has 4 other kids.
But how do we know that one of them is the one that I need to survive? You know, he could have a 5th that ends up being my... I don't have my entire family tree memorized back 400 years. I don't know.
368 to be exact.
So close.
It's a risk. And I understand that maybe I should just say, you know what, take this risk. For all kindred kind, we should take this risk, but I'm more selfish than that.
You could legitimately stop this from ever happening right now.
I know. But then we'd also possibly stop me from ever happening, and I don't want that. And I hope that you'll make an insane decision and betray, I guess, all of kindred kind and the Camarilla and everyone. I know what I'm asking of the 3 of you, I understand. I'm not noble.
You would see his hand, like his arm and hand, is legitimately over his mouth as he's contemplating it, and he's shaking as he thinks about it. The idea of, again, possibly the word betray the Camarilla and everybody around here. And his hand is still very close to his head right now.
I know there was a time when you wouldn't have even thought twice about the entire world versus me. I know we're no longer in that time.
Leonia, the camera will move outside to see Cameron and Leonia. Well, Cameron. But what did you get on that wits and awareness roll?
I straight up don't remember anymore. I know I rolled it. But the wits and aspects, right?
What? I'd say you could add aspects to it.
Okay, sorry. I didn't realize you asked me for a wits and awareness. I'm sorry. I was thinking that was for somebody else for some reason.
I know.
Let me just roll that real quick.
I believe in you.
Do I have awareness? Oh, I do. I forgot it. Okay.
Hey.
Listen, I use aspects more than awareness so much.
Yeah. You just need 3 successes for this.
Oh, baby. This is so many more dice than that. This is 11 dice. Hopefully
Wonderful.
I can get 3. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I'm not even going to bother counting.
You spot it before Cam does. There are 4 individuals in robes. They have look to be dark color, maybe black, maybe like a dark blue. You're not quite sure from the distance, but there are 4 individuals. On their sides, you can see short swords, and they seem to be approaching the cabin.
Do I pick up on signs of life?
You do. They are alive,
Not-
especially with all that successes. I'm sure you got. Yeah.
There was a crit in there. That's why I didn't bother counting. I was like, I have to do math. No.
Yeah, it's great. Yeah.
Just for funsies.
For the lulz.
No, yeah, it was 9. So.
Yeah, definitely can. Yeah, they're alive. Yeah. In fact, with that, yeah, you can tell they are dark blue.
Cameron,
Yes, detective.
they're alive, but there's 4 of them, and they're armed. Not with firearms, but with swords.
Interesting.
Do we know? I don't think we know how he ended up being embraced, right?
No,
No, we don't know that.
haven't heard.
Scry the soul?
Scry the soul. All right, give me a rouse check.
Success on the rouse. I'm putting this one has rolled like 3 10s, so I'm gonna actually put that one aside. We've been rolling too well, actually.
Fair.
So this is intelligence plus aspects. They get to roll if you want to make them roll. I don't know. There it is. Composure and subterfuge.
Gotcha.
If they want to. They don't know I'm doing
Wonderful.
this, but you know.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Sometimes you could just narratively do it instead of rolling for them. You know?
can do
Ooh,
it,
that
I
was
believe
no
you.
10s, but still really good. That's a lot of 6s, actually. But still count as a success.
How many?
Oh god, yeah. That's great. That's 6 out of 7, baby. Yeah.
Wonderful. So with that, no crit though, right?
No crit. Yep. Just
Okay.
a lot of 6s.
All right. So, do you have the list out in front of you? You can ask me any of these questions, up to 3
I
of them.
can. So whether the subject is a vampire, werewolf, ghoul, or any other supernatural being.
They are not.
Okay. Under the influence of blood sorcery or other magic.
Oh, he's thinking about it.
I'm trying to see if this counts.
It's a new storyteller.
I do
I
have a
think it
dot
may.
and scourge diagnosis, if that helps.
I think it may. There is other magic. It's not blood sorcery, but there's other magic in them.
Does it feel webby sticky? I know that's not on the list, but
I'm fine. I'm fine with going off the list. Does it feel? No, it does not.
okay.
I'd
Cool.
say
I know
I'd
they're
go
not
as far as to
kindred,
say
so-
to you it feels. It almost hurts to look at them.
Ooh, interesting. Oh, they're spicy. Okay. I've seen
Zesty.
there's some zest. I've seen this before. I've seen this before in one of our episodes.
We've seen this before, yes.
You've seen it in an Anarch episode, I believe.
Yes, you were GMing wild.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Leonia will. I think this is some of the church people that were being talked about. And we know that they don't like him. Maybe if we let them kill him, that's a good thing. Because then we know it's not a kindred. But also, I'm just gonna stomps on the roof to try to get like Ángel and Mélidine's attention.
While you two are having your conversation, you do hear a couple thumps from the rooftop.
I'm
You
assuming our
see-
cell phones don't work here.
Yeah, they do not. You see Jean sort of stir from the thumps, but doesn't wake up from it. He seems to actually be a little like he's tossing and turning a little bit.
You should probably go check that out.
You're good to stay here with him? Oh no.
If
I
anybody
feel like
is,
I could stay here and watch, and you could check it out. I mean, if there's danger out there, then you're well equipped to handle that.
I think it's better if you do.
I'll be just outside.
You see Cameron, as you step outside, Cameron lean over and is like, we got incoming.
Inquisition.
Is that something that I can just do my majesty thing, and can I pull that?
Maybe.
Maybe? They may be... There's something... I think there's something about them, and I can't say for sure, but I think they may be resistant to it, if I'm putting the pieces together correctly.
Perhaps we should move out of the way before they get to us.
Oh no, we need to stay in the way because yes, he has 4 children, but I don't know if one of those 4 for
They're
sure. And what
humans.
I mean,
They're humans.
no, I'm just saying that we can't allow Jean to be killed. If they're here to kill Jean, that can't happen.
Whatever is going to happen tonight, then it's already happened, which means either
It was
he
supposed to happen
survives or they
even whether
don't
we
do
were here or
anything.
not.
Yeah.
You think one of them is the Ventrue here to turn him?
Like, no, they're not. They're
You think that
kind.
Ventrue's going to arrive, so they kill him, and the Ventrue who turns him arrives tonight?
I don't know, but
Maybe.
if they're going to hurt him, they would have hurt him without us here.
I don't. But we are here. Doesn't that mean we're supposed to
No.
do something?
Are we here on purpose?
I don't know. He's having
I
a
don't
dream
know
right now.
either.
Can you read dreams?
We gotta.
Leonia, he said that he's dreaming and that it's something important. The dream might be actually Mary. So is there a way you can read dreams?
Okay, wait, hold on. Before whatever we're about to do, we need to do it fast because they're gonna be here. They're really far away. They're gonna be here in like a few minutes, so we don't have that much time. So whatever we're gonna do, we need to do it now. We need to do it quickly, otherwise, we're gonna get caught up in a fight. Which I don't mind. I love fighting, but either we're gonna get caught up in one, or we just let things play out how they're supposed to play out anyway. Ángel, inside.
Ángel has his inches his hand closer, and just hovers his hand over his head, just enough that he knows that if he were to give him the mountain special, it could happen.
Do you?
He just holds it there. He waits. Whatever comes through may cause him to do it. But right now he is holding fast.
Looking for a sign, huh?
Yeah. It's almost like if a kindred were to appear.
Back outside. Okay, so what are we doing? If we're gonna go, we need to get on hill.
I'll go get on Ángel. I can also get a quick look at, see if I can pick up on anything since Mélidine wants to know. I'm okay to do that.
Yes, okay, whatever way you can find information and figure out what it is that we're supposed to be doing or not doing.
Okay. Well, I'll get the two of us somewhere hidden. We can intervene if needed.
I can move unseen if I need to, so and Ángel can lend shadow.
Good.
In case he's not meant to die tonight, right? In case this isn't the night he actually gets turned.
Mélidine? It's okay.
Things can't get worse.
Yes, they could, I might die tonight.
Well,
I mean, if
which
we
is why
do nothing,
shouldn't
it
be
can't get
butting.
worse. If we do nothing, they can't get
If he
worse.
dies too soon, I die. Okay.
I'm gonna go inside.
Right.
Yeah.
Yes.
So exactly why we shouldn't be butting in fights that happened 400 years ago. If we can die here, I'd rather not die in the past. And he picks up Mélidine and leaps off of the roof.
No, but you're not listening to me. It's not that we died in the past. It's that if he's killed too soon, he doesn't have my ancestor. Then, oh my goodness, you're not even listening to me. You're just carrying me.
Yep.
What does Leonia see as she slowly opens the door?
Kindred appears.
Ángel has heightened senses, so the conversation is going on outside. Like he hears all of it. It's whatever for him. But as Leonia pops in, you're going to see his hand is right there, just hovering, almost like it. From your perspective, it looks like his hand is on his head, and Ángel just says, "I could end this right now."
I wish I had advice. I don't know.
We could stop this right now, possibly.
But stop it. She's still here. She's here. She is here now already.
That's one less threat for us to worry about.
What if it was just somebody else, though?
You heard
The threat you know is better than the one you don't.
His name is Décarie. He is a family to Mélidine, and he has been a thorn in our side for 400 years. Even before we even realized it, we could just end this right now.
Would the lack of that opposition would you trade all of those moments that wouldn't happen if you weren't under those circumstances?
He already has 4 kids. The bloodline
true.
carries on.
So what's the point then?
The point is Mélidine would still be alive. We would just have one less threat, one less piece on the chessboard.
Just give me a moment, okay? Scry the soul again. Oh, I believe Extell is frozen on it. No, yours is being very still. Okay.
Yeah, listening. I'm enjoying all of this.
His shows is on right now.
This is good. Yes. So, what are you doing as you are?
Trying to pick up on in his. I don't think it can pick up on dreams unless you want it to, because I'm totally down if you want it to. Mostly what I think she knows she can get off of this is emotional state, how he's feeling. Rosie is hoping a little bit to see if he's connected to anything yet. That's what Rosie is like.
Oh, you also get to see Angel's Diablerie.
I will. Okay, hold on. Let me double check. Are you checking in Angel's? You checking for Ángel, or are you checking for?
I mean, I'm gonna see both of them. I'm gonna see both. Like it's
Okay.
a field of vision thing. So
Wonderful. So this is a contested role if Ángel doesn't want to be found.
I also know it happened. Is the other thing.
Mhm.
So like, if we're trying to hide the Diablerie, there's not much point in hiding that because I already know it happened.
I also don't think he would like hide it around her. There's other people he would try and hide it from. Naya's not one of them.
Whew,
Can I
passed
say
the
since it
round.
isn't
Thank God.
since it isn't contested role, you can see.
I'm gonna spend another willpower on this. I should have roused the blood and I rolled too fast.
You can rouse the blood now.
Are you okay with that?
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Cool. I get
Wait,
hungrier.
can I do that instead of taking a bargain?
I am now at 4 out of 5.
You didn't ask, though. Oh, no, you had already aroused the blood. Oh, no, you didn't. You didn't do it. Yeah.
Aha!
Oh, yeah, you denied it already, so no.
I will remember
5.
this.
5 successes.
Mm-hmm.
Good. I want you to. So yes, if one of your questions is, you get a 5. But if one of them are, if he has committed diablerie, the answer is yes.
Mm-hmm.
Those black veins appear in his aura that seem to be encroaching upon him. They're thick. It was recent. You've seen those who've committed diablerie before, and their aura, the veins dissipate the longer it's been, but this is... I made the mistake of looking at chat. They are thick with
Again?
reasons.
Again.
Mm-hmm. However, with Jean, it's sort of in your peripheral, you don't see an aura. Not entirely. There is one. Of course, everyone has one. But it's not that catches your attention. It's the presence looming over him. That shadowy figure standing above his bed. Its palms on his mind. And it looks at you. And turns his head back to him.
Oh. Is he... I'm not sure with the margin of success how specific I can get here. Is this influence of a discipline or blood bonding or something else? Sorcery, I guess that's another category, but...
This feels probably linked to a discipline. Yeah, most likely. Maybe some sort of dominate, or perhaps the use of really powerful aspects. But you're not quite sure entirely. Definitely, whoever's doing this is kindred. You hear banging on the door as we cut to Mélidine. Cameron, briefly.
And look, I mean, even if one of his children, right, is like already born, that's supposed to be mine. If he dies too soon and then he's not able to properly care for them, I mean, apparently he's been caring for the entire family for generations, you know? Like, he's been just, maybe someone else in the family line would have gone away.
He had
if
4
wasn't
kids,
there.
Mélidine.
I know, but he's
No.
been keeping eyes on the
Mélidine.
Décaries this whole time.
Mélidine. He had 4 kids.
So what? What's your point?
You don't think I looked into you and your family? You broadly
You
threw
brought
out
me
your
away.
name.
They could kill him. Okay, but Cameron, if he dies here, actually, and he doesn't even become a kindred, he's been keeping eyes on my family this entire time. What if one of my family members, what if one of my ancestors was close to death at some point, and he whisked them away from almost being killed, right? It might not just be that he has to have these 4 kids. It might just be that he has to keep eyes on my family this whole time when someone dies, right?
Mélidine.
Did you bring me away so that I wouldn't be there to interfere with something that you and Leonia and Ángel are doing? Yes or no?
Mélidine. It's already happened. Whatever happens tonight.
Mélidine's going back. Mélodine's running back.
You see Do you run to the front of the house?
Yes.
Before you get there, you do hear the open up. Jean Décarie, you are wanted for questioning by the Society of Leopold.
For the record, Leonia's plan is to wait for them to kick in the door and then sneak out unseen. Once the door has been opened.
Angel's hand is still there. And he's like, I can do it before they even get in here.
I can't make the decision for you, and I cannot advise you. I don't know. But I think we're too late.
Fine. And if we're too late, it doesn't matter. Lethal Body. The Pedro Pascal special.
Mélidine is running back. Has she not made it yet? You tell me when she's there.
I'd say you'd be able to see into the window from the side of the house just as this happens. The blood splatter across the window.
Is there a backdoor in that these people aren't banging on? It doesn't matter at this point. Mélidine runs past them, runs through the front door.
As you all stand there, you find yourself standing on a dirt road. Chateau Frontenac missing from the walled city. The land undeveloped. Standing there. Cameron, his shirt back on, he takes it off again, gives it to Leonia. And the scene replays. Leonia, in your voice, you hear, not how it happened.
Not how it happened.
You weren't supposed to do that. You weren't supposed to.
Well,
What, are we trapped in this loop until we get it right?
No, we just...
watch.
You are meant to watch and see.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was getting at. Y'all wanted to... I mean, I get wanting to kill him, but I don't think this is a...
We're just meant to be observers. We're just meant to see what happened here. Okay.
It's
None of
already,
us are...
it's already happened. Yes, we can't change the past. That would do terrible things to the future, even if it wasn't going to affect Mélidine at all.
I do have to say it was very satisfying. Just
Glad you got that out of your system. I hope you can do it again in 2026.
Was there a lot of blood? Was it like a little bit? It was just...
There's a lot, yeah.
Head injuries, you know.
I'd like to celebrate New Year's, but anyway, it's fine.
And
yeah,
the
I also
scene-
would like to make
later.
it. If it happened, we're meant to watch.
Let's watch then. Fine, we'll watch.
The scene
Somebody's
plays out
watching us,
again.
though.
What?
Do you all follow him again? Do you take him home, or do you simply watch?
Watch.
He stumbles home alone. Yeah?
Leonia's not paying super close attention. I'm gonna be honest. She's trying to stay half-tuned. She's trying to figure out what we're supposed to learn here and how this helps bring her back.
He stumbles home. Alone this time. Falls asleep on his bed. And around the same time as last. As you watch from wherever you do. Those same 4 people appear. They bang on the door. After a couple minutes, it opens from the inside. He steps out to talk to them. Are you close enough to listen to the conversation?
heightened senses.
Heightened senses. Yeah, I'm listening to the webs actually, just on Hell.
I don't have heightened senses, but I'd like to be able to hear it. But I don't want it to. If I could just hide close by enough where I could hear it.
If we all stay within close range, Ángel will just start we'll start repeating everything that is said. His arms are crossed as he's watching, knowing what he had just done and what it got him there for, but it's very satisfying. But he repeats everything that is said.
You all wanted for suspicion of consorting with the undead. You have to come in for questioning with us. No, there's no undead here. Maybe my dreams, but no, there's something else. Will you come with us? I don't see why I have to. I don't really do the whole church thing. It's not really my vibe. But, I mean, I guess I can answer a question here if you want. I don't want to go anywhere else. Then you have chosen death. One of them pulls out their sword and runs it through him, pinning him to the wall of the house on the outside. You can see the sword is glowing with this bright blue glow. All of theirs do as they begin to pull them out. We sense more nearby. Should we take care of them? Yes. And you all see as they begin to run towards you. Swords out. But in that moment, time stops. Gerard, as you know him, not in this 17th century attire, but the well-placed suit, clean and crisp, appears next to you all. I'll remember this night. You all weren't there. I was alone. Left a bloody mess on account of my proximity to kindred. She saved me, and you all see the scene begin to play out. This figure with a veil on her face. More full than you've seen her before in your visions. Comes and tears through all of these individuals with their sword as time resumes. They try to resist, they try to fight back, and some of them resist her powers, but none of them can resist her fury. She saved me. Fed me her blood, you see, as she opens up her wrists and puts it to his mouth. Brought me back from the brink of death. I healed in hours from injuries that would have taken my life otherwise. You know what she said to me? And all your visions flip back and forth rapidly between a sight of laying on your backs and looking up at the same figure, the veil on her face, a fuller face, less gaunt than you have seen her before. And between that and you speaking to Gerard right now, standing there, as you both hear her voice and his. There. No one will hurt you. Not anymore. Mary will care for you. Mary will rid you of all worries and bring only love to you and all who need it. Mary freed her sire from his pain And the progenitors punish she and Mary for it. Cursed Mary for it. And now she spreads hurt too. We helped him ascend, and now the tapestry speaks for him. He tells Mary to keep her beauty, to be like she was when she saved him, and he made her. Oh, Sean Décarie, you are hurt. And Mary asks you, in her time of need, will you help Mary be free from the hurt so that she can spread love instead? And your visions come back to Gerard. This time not in the same farmland from before, but an empty, dark space. Pool of water underneath you that goes up to your knees. It was then that I made up my mind to help her spread her warmth and kindness to everyone. Kindred, human alike, we are all held down by the worries, by the pain, by the curses we place on each other, whether that be responsibilities or disciplines, the curse of vampirism, the curse to fight for a world that is dying anyway, in an endless battle that your ancestors failed to bring to toe. Free from the prejudice and the hate that fills your heart when you ascend to powers that you have only coveted before. For those that grow fat and full, sitting on their thrones in summer, winter, spring, and fall. Stealing those lives and returning them to empty worlds that they no longer knew. Her love, her peace, her warmth, her kindness can take away it all from everybody. Yet you all continue to try and stop me. Child of my child and my grandchild.
Wait, what?
Lost. Unknown to the warmth that she can bring upon you. Child of a family and you don't see anymore.
Are you also my grandsire? Is that what you just said? Child of my child.
You all best prepare, because soon she will awake. And if you aren't ready to bend the knee and accept her embrace, and I as her sword, I'm left without any choice but to cut you down.
What sort of Ventrue bends the knee?
You tell me.
Pop your head just like I did in that vision. I swear to it.
Ángel, you offered the chance, and you squandered it. I hate to see what hell is in store for you. The rest of you still have a choice. And next time you dare to question my allegiances and why I have the Mélidine, ask yourself the same question, because I see you hiding. Ventrue. No, you are not. Leonia. I see the hate in your heart. But trust me, her blood runs through you just like it does me. Return to your abode. Have your movie night, because as have you seen my memories, I have seen yours.
Why are we so important to you? Why are you still trying to convince us? There's so many kindred in the city, so many that aren't with you still. Do you need us? Is that it?
If I needed you, you would have already been on my side.
You're still a fucking coward.
Take a shot on him. There's no miss. What? Okay, I got your tongue now? Go on. Take a shot.
What? I'm just gonna hit air. You're not even fucking here. You barely even lasted whatever fight that Ariel had put you through. Still healing, aren't you? Go ahead.
Extell.
Hmm?
Before Ángel or Gerard make any moves towards physical violence, I'd like to remind you we were within Cam's penthouse when this whole thing started, and we are still in the clothes we were wearing then, yes? My feet are bare.
Yes.
I would like to use Spirit's Touch on whatever the fuck space we're in right now and try to get
Ooh,
something
I
else out of this situation that
love
Gerard
this.
does not want us to have.
I love this. Spirit's Touch. All
Yeah.
right, go ahead and make your rouse check, and then make your intelligence
Success.
and aspects.
I'm gonna rouse the blood. It's worth it.
Let's fucking go.
Worth it. It's worth it. It's fucking worth it. I'm at 5 hunger now, but it's worth it.
All right, let's see.
I
Let
want to
me
get
set
as
a
high as I
difficulty
can
for
on
this.
Int plus aspects, so that's my aspects, that's my int, and that's my 2 additional.
Go ahead, before you roll,
Mm-hmm.
go ahead and add your cobweb lore sheet dice.
Ooh.
Ayo.
Okay.
And your difficulty here is going to be 8 successes.
So int is 3, aspects is 4, rouse the blood 2, and then another 4 for the record.
Okay. I'm aware.
Holy shit, I need to move my dice vault out of my dice tray to make more space for these dice. This is going to take me a second. Discuss amongst yourselves. Because I am going to spend willpower on this. That's embarrassing.
I know we're told to discuss, but I don't even know what Mélidine's saying right now. Where are we now? When are we? Are we back? Is this over? Are you done?
He doesn't answer. Just keeps staring at Ángel.
The thing is mutual with him too. He's his eye contact is, if he could, he'd burn a hole through this man's head. But for him, as he had said, he doesn't believe Gerard has the fortitude, nor has healed up enough to actually put himself in danger like that. So he just waits. He'll have you, but Angel's hand will be clutched, but his rosary will be inside of it too, with at least the sharp part of it, of the cross, right there in his hands. Or at least not in his hands, but at least between his middle and ring fingers.
If we think a fight is what you want, then I'm not going to give it to you.
8 with a crit, not messy.
I didn't come here for a fight. Nor did I think you all would be here either, but it seems there's something connecting you all to me, and that's fun to know. Insignificant you all are. Only one I really wanted was Ángel, due to Marcus's devotion to our plans. But again, you squandered that. With 8 successes, for you and you alone, the water drains away. Revealed to you as a path. Space lights up. There are pathways here. It seems the water pulls you in whatever direction it needs to. But free from its restraints, its blocking of your vision. This space now lit up. What was once darkness is bright and light and almost is like daytime. For however long it's been since you've seen the sun, it reminds you of that. And in it stands her, sitting at a table. Umbrella covering her and the table, veil covering her face. Come, sit.
I step towards her. And if nothing happens, I take another, and eventually I am sitting.
Hello, you have not been here before. Your broodmate has been here quite many times.
Oh.
Well, they never see me. I don't think they...
I don't remember if they do.
No. I don't think they might be as connected as you are to the tapestry.
Okay.
Tell me, why do you find yourself here? Have you gained the power to see the future too?
I don't know that I will. I don't know if Gerard showed us or if you did. What I can see.
I did. Yes.
You didn't want me to be here.
No.
That was me.
Yes. You're searching for something in this place. What would that be? Oh, you wish to know information on the location.
To save people.
Who would you like to save?
Everyone.
Me too. They think me evil.
You did it for love. I felt it.
Yes.
I was there.
Always for love. When I saw him in his pain, I couldn't help but reach out a hand. And he thanked me for it by preserving me. And they punished me. And him. They hated him. They didn't like him. And they cursed me. And all I wish is to be free from that curse, so that I can spread love once more. It is unfortunate for this place to have to fall for that.
That going to break the curse?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. And can where can you answer my questions? I mean, you are, and I appreciate it. I don't know how much time.
Oh, not long. Memoriams don't last all night. Although you seem to find yourself outside of it. Leonia. You are kind, caring. Keep that. Preserve it, no matter what happens. There will be hurt. There will be pain. And all of your friends may not survive. For that I am sorry. From here, I must bid farewell.
Hey. Can I find how do I get back here?
You'll know. Connected. He speaks to you too. He speaks to all of us. Yes. And she stands up and walks into nothing. Disappears. It seems our time is cut short. I will be seeing you all again. Hopefully. On the right side. Ciao now. And he turns to dust. Blows away in the wind. And you find yourselves waking up right where you were in the apartment building.
Immediately, Ángel just comes up. It's like, fucking coward.
We're back. Mélidine starts to make her way up towards Cameron, see if other people are there.
Leonia has leaned forward. I imagine they were facing each other when this started, and she has grasped the front of his shirt and put her forehead against his chest.
Oh, detective. Are you okay?
Oh no.
Where'd you go?
To her. don't. There's too much. I don't know. I was trying to figure things out and trying to ask her things and talk to her, and I just felt like I was grasping at smoke, and I don't know how to connect the things, and it's not tangled, it's woven, and oh.
You can, as the sort of you're returning to your senses in your body, it's a delayed reaction, but your spirit's touch tells you something about that place, and that it was ancient and exists in a space of psychic connect. It exists in the minds of all Malkavians.
It wasn't a physical place. That's why I couldn't tell where I was, because it wasn't anywhere. It was everywhere. Everywhere we are. How do we stop something like that?
However we can. Let's check on the others. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ángel. Mélidine.
I think oh, go for it.
Yeah, Mélidine would just be running towards Cameron's apartment, so I would run into Ángel first.
Angel's just standing there, rosary in his hand, and it's just like, oh, when I get my fucking hands on him. I think as soon as he locks eyes on Mélidine, he's going to look at her and say, so you're great.
I don't know how many greats. Yes, sure. Let's go with that. Yes.
I'm going to kill him. I wish I had the chance to have done it in whatever the fuck I just experienced.
Well, it seems like we couldn't have anyway, but you certainly have my permission to now.
He's going to do it regardless. And then
I realize that.
And then he's going to turn and go to the door, just kind of like open it for Mélidine to enter on in. Dude.
Amen.
Would you have, if this was just a few weeks ago, and we were still in that place that we were in then, would you have still taken the risk of killing him?
No.
I appreciate you telling me the truth. And if you're not looking at Mélidine, it doesn't look like you're going to say anything else.
I think he would say there would be a pause before he says, I loved you too much to not obey you. But now I care enough to hear what you have to say, but make my own decisions.
I wish there could have been something in between for us.
Forgive me for being a little blunt when I say this, but we have eternity. We'll see where things lie in a couple 100 years or so, if not sooner.
And with that, I think that's a wonderful place to end our session tonight. But before we fully leave. Somewhere in Quebec. We find Gerard. They have learned too much. Your assignment is sped up. Figure it out fast and bring it to me. And then footsteps walk away. Thank you all for joining us for tonight's episode of Sanguine Scourge.
Sir.
Oh wow! All right, yeah, I'll do end of show announcements for us.
Hold on.
What Extell said.
Hello, Mr. Vampire the Masquerade, sir. I'd like to report.
Mr. Vampire the Masquerade is probably at Darkness Emergent right now with Natasha, who's usually our Camarilla storyteller. But a little round of applause there for Extell stepping into the storyteller seat at his own player table. I think you did a great job. And also shout out to Natasha. If you happen to be at Darkness Emergent, look for Tara the Malkavian and say hello for all of us. And please send all of our love and protect her at all costs. Tara's protected at all costs. Yeah.
Or else.
Truly. Or else.
Listen, you gotta take it up with Natasha.
I have taken it up with her.
That was in our chat earlier today, which, by the way, if you want to talk to us more, see more of our chaos, jump into our Discord, because we talk about this a lot, and also we love hearing your guys' thoughts and opinions and what you think about this. It's really fun. And speaking of other things happening, going on in the nights, let's talk about what we're all doing since we're not at Darkness Emergent. Next year. Yeah, Rosie, do you want to go first?
Sure, I can do that. Hi, I'm Rosie. I'm okay, I promise. This is makeup. You can find me on all my social media at Rosateers, ROSATYRS, like Rosie, and the little goat folk, and you smoosh them together, you get Rosateers. Right now, my big thing that I have going on, aside from all of this that you can find here on Don't Kill My Character, as I am running a bunch of tech and doing a bunch of social media stuff and just generally sticking my nose in everybody's business on this channel, you can also go listen to another wonderful Vampire the Masquerade Chronicle. It's a little bit different. It's called Rat City by Night, a 6-part Game Master Monday mini-series. You can find it wherever you find fine podcasts. It's Vampire the Masquerade, but make it rats. Take the Great Mouse to Hekiv and the Secret of Nim and all of those rescues down under, all those, and make it vampires. I guarantee the first episode, at least, will make you feel an emotion. The rest are just bonuses after that. That's right. Just listen to the first episode.
Feel an emotion. I love this.
Hey, I don't want to say it's going to make people cry, because there's a lot of people who are like, I don't cry at media. But it will make them, like, feel a thing that's adjacent to crying if you don't cry. It's starring Gina Susanna, Freddie, Frederick Myers, Abby Yazzie, Kendrick Smith, Supriya. I'm sorry, Zoop, I don't remember your last name. Jenna Daggers, who was in chat earlier. Yes, truly insanely honored. I didn't even say what I was doing, and I'm just talking about all these people that made me cry when we were recording it. I was a co-writer and dramaturge, so everything you hear, I had a part in. Behind the scenes, I helped grant out figuring out how the heck heck these rats work, how the heck these vampires work, and how the heck to make people cry effectively. So I really do. I'm so in love with the series. We've got 3 episodes now. We are halfway through it, and I am just so delighted with how much everybody seems to love it, because I love it. Okay, I'll stop talking about Rat City by Night now, I promise. You can find me a bunch of other places. You can check out my card. There's stuff there, and I've got things that are going to be announced very, very soon, in the very near future. So keep your eye out.
Rosie,
Justin!
so much happened behind the scenes, and just is an amazing content and producer proxy pixie. Did I get right?
We can condense it later. It's just fun to make it alliterative.
I like the producer proxy pixie. I'm good to just leave it there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Cool. Hey guys, how's it going? I am GM Justin. I got to play the certified sad boy, the deal maker, the boon taker, Ángel Ramos tonight. You can find me at all my socials at Forever GM Justin. You can also find me over at Roll D5. We specialize in playing indie TTRPGs. I'm going to be over at Smoking Glue Gun's channel tomorrow night for our Fall of Atheum Daggerheart actual play, where we continue the story. We're past the actual fall, and now we're exploring some shit. It's fine. Everything's fine. We didn't end it in a big cliffhanger that's going to come back to haunt us. Anyway, I have a whole bunch of things coming up. In fact, you're also going to find me, surprisingly, back behind the GM seat for a couple projects here in the near future, specifically over at Roll D5. Next one is going to be this coming up Friday, or not tomorrow, but like the next week, and then sometime in July, because there was the interesting thing that happened in the summer of 2016. If you are curious what that is, go ahead and just do a quick Google search and find out what that was. But with that being said, follow me on my socials to stay in the loop. Extell.
Oh, hello. That's me. I'm that guy. I am Extell, and I have been the storyteller for this episode for Sanguine Scourge Camarilla, which is fun. I enjoyed storytelling for y'all. Cameron didn't do much of this because I was wrapped up in a lot of stuff, doing everything of torturing my players' characters consensually, at least mentally, if not physically. But hello, we are here, and you can find me at Extra the King on all the socials. And what else? Who am I? I don't know what I'm doing. You can find me at Tales from the Table Studios, where I run a lot of games over there. War of the Magi, where you'll find who the usual storyteller for this episode would be. Natasha is over there as a player for the Magi every other Tuesday. Not this Tuesday coming up though. And also for all Mutant Kind, where I play Wesley Hale, a light-powered legacy in a mass game who has a lot to lose and has a lot of rage built up inside of him anyway. You can also find me here for this. I storytell the Anarchs, and I play here usually. And I am also in Superhero Shenanigans, where I play Leo, one half of Marleo, and you can also catch me for Marleo Multiverse the next time we do that. And start playing. I have one of those. If you want to see me do this to your characters, feel free to come on by. I got it. I got you. I will happily do this to your characters.
Did you guys see how Extell let me Rule of Cool thing that like absolutely should not have done anything? 10 out of 10. Go play a game with Extell.
We love Rule of Cool, and we also love
It's
Extell.
great. Love you too. I forgot. Who else am I? I've got social media managing services up on my coffee. Coffee is how it's pronounced, I believe.
It is pronounced coffee.
So you can check that out. You can check that out if you are interested in that as well. Other than that, just follow me and find out what else I'm doing if I forgot anything. And I will pass it back to the wonderful, magnificent, and glamorous Kate.
Oh, thank you. Wow, with that description, I really thought it was going to Justin, actually. Hello, I am Kate, aka Kate the Great Cosplays, and the producer queen of Don't Kill My Character, and I am truly only able to be the producer queen because I have such a strong castle crew supporting me here. Huge shout out to Justin for running tech tonight. Shout out to Rosie for all of the content, social media stuff. Shout out to Extell for rotating between the player and GM seats for multiple shows now. I appreciate you all so much. You can find me online as Kate the Great Cosplays, and if you live around Connecticut, New York, you can find me teaching acting classes. I do that too. It's very fun. It's a good time. And my next convention is going to be Origins, which Don't Kill My Character is part of a mega event. Excel's going to be there too, and a lot of our cast from Superhero Shenanigans. So if you are there, please say hello. The mega event is already sold out. You can get on a wait list. If a spot opens up, then you can get that spot. Let's talk about what else you can find here on the channel. So we have, as Extell said, the other side of our Sanguine Scourge story with our Anarch coterie on Tuesday, the 26th is the next one for that, with Extell as storyteller there, his home storyteller seat, and the fabulous players Valmina, Natasha, and Miguel. Then on Wednesday, we're still in May 27th, we have Superhero Shenanigans, our Mutants and Masterminds story of hijinks, heart, and heroism. I almost said drama, darkness, and desire, which isn't exactly shenanigans, but we get there too. It's fine. And that is every other Wednesday. This show that you're watching right now, every other Thursday. Anarch's every other Tuesday. But we do have some special shows popping up again early in June that I want to shout out now. Extell already shouted out one of them, Marleo Multiverse. The interdimensional love story between our characters, Marley and Leo, is coming back on Friday, June 5th, with a story called Follow Me. And then on Friday, June 12th, we have Pick Up Poppy, our fabulous Chaos Poppy characters. It is just so much fun, and that is a fabulous cast of me and Rosie. You can see us getting very excited about this. Valmina and Mika, led by Alex as our Poppy presenter, is what I believe I have dubbed him. It's just very silly stuff. So a fun
Come join
time.
us in the Poppyverse. Tell us who your Poppy Sona would be.
Yeah, tell us who your puppy is. I mean, I'm like a lead puppy, but anyway. And then you can tell us who your puppy persona is in our Discord. Follow us on social media. All of our schedule stuff's in the Discord as well. Thank you so much for being here with us tonight. We hope that you will continue to join us for more stories, because there are always more stories to tell. Goodbye, darlings. Bye.
Stick around.